Hi, Freddy.
Hey, how
Uh,
are you?
Very fine. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Bruce from Son of KS. It's a Mexican media focused in bringing all the information about the league and all the other League of Legends regions. Uh, First
Okay.
of all, I want to say it's an honor being here with you in this interview. I've been following your career since you were a player, so it was a long time ago, and
So
I'm
I lost
so
a long time
happy
ago, yeah.
I could be here with you. I wanna ask you. I know there's a time for a player and a coach that is like average 2, max 3 years being in one team, and now this is your fifth year in a row being in Koi. Well, with the change of name from Rogue, how you feeling
Yeah.
in this all time that you start Rogue practically with the leg?
Yeah. It's a long time, 5 years actually, right now, for I think coaches or players to stay, So I mean, I'm like happy that what we have like built over the years is it's like pretty consistent, Like every year will be something similar, building on what we had the previous years. There's no like huge adjustment we have to make. We just have to change a few things at the start of every year, And I think overall, I like really enjoy myself the last few years in this org. So hopefully, it's continuing to the future. Uh, but yeah, I mean, overall, I have like a sense of pride, for what's done over the last years and through like the good times and the bad, and how we like eventually like managed to win in the end. Uh, so yeah,
Actually, that series of 2002 summer playoffs against G2, that 3-0, that pentas from Cup, that
yeah,
feeling of Odoame finally lifting the trophy, it made me cry. I can say it with no other words, it made me cry. I feel so
yeah.
passionate about the game. And I wanna ask you how long you've been waiting for that moment as a staff member, as a
A long
coach.
time. Yeah, a long time. I think like uh, it's ever since I started coaching, and um, you're slowly like I've slowly built my way up and my knowledge of the game to like coach and stuff, So managing to like win it and actually be the best team in the end, especially against like G2 who are like really talented players and coaching as well. So knowing that you were like the best that year was like incredible feeling.
Okay, I already asked this question to Larsen that has a long time also with the organization, and he gave me the player view. I now want to ask you the staff, the coach view. How does it feel to be so long in an organization that you have to play against some other teammates or watch other teammates retire as well?
Yeah, it's actually like it's really interesting. I think is the word for it. To see how other people who are no longer in the team perform. Some of them thrive, and some of them like do bad or like even retire. So it's like kind of sad that people move on so quick in a way in esports, but that's like the nature, and you kind of get to still see those people around. But uh, yeah, I mean, I like, for example, I'm like really happy with, like Hans, the team managed to like also win in the end, So I still like follow them, like Hans inspired, and now Otto, and for that I think like even Bander a bit, like to see what's like going on, and Finn of course doing well now. So yeah, it's like very nice to keep like an eye on those players who you worked with, because you know what they're like and you know how they are in teams. Yeah, I think it's always just interesting.
I also want to ask this question. You already won the LEC once. This is, well, which is your next goal to achieve as a coach in this moment? In this
Yeah, I mean,
particular, yeah.
short term right now, I want to like obviously MSI is a very short term goal right now,
Okay.
and personally, I just want to. continue going to Worlds, and that also means like having a really good shot of winning. Obviously, like everyone wants to win, but I think going to Worlds is like 3 years in a row we've gone to Worlds now, so I want that to be like fourth for us. And I think staying at the top is like it's always very hard, and we're like struggling right now to do that even. But yeah, personally, I just want to make it like a fourth year Worlds.
I want to ask like this roller coaster of Rogue and Koi being in the LEC, because you start at the bottom and then you're going up and
Yeah,
stay at up in the first places. So you will say it was a difficult start, but now you have the average speed and now you want to continue at that top level, or how does it feel as your perspective?
could you repeat? Sorry.
Yeah, that you start with Rogue at the
Hmm.
bottom. It was 9th place
Oh
in
yeah,
your first season, and then you well like a roller coaster going up, second, third, first, second, third, first, like going around these top
yeah,
places all the season. So how is been that that road as a coach?
yeah. I love it personally because I feel like as long as you manage to like hold this kind of top world spot or better, then I don't know. Worlds is always like so fun, so nice at the end of the year. It's like a huge reward in my mind. You get to go to like cool country and like nice hotel and stuff. Compete against the compete against the best. Obviously, that's part of it. But yeah, it's just trying to like reach the same success and like remember the things that like put us to worlds and things that are like very important for me to get across to the team, especially for this year, I think. And yeah, yeah,
Okay, I have one last question. I know
yeah,
you start the staff, the coach career in the end of 2016. You
yeah.
were a player before, a top laner, and I want to ask you this. For all these new talent, new players that are starting in tier 3, in university leagues, that want to start as coach, as analysis, as maybe CEO of their own organization, or want to be a professional player, what you can say to them in your perspective that you have lived through all these years?
I mean, you have a short amount of time and you have to work harder than a lot of other people. I think that's the thing. You need a bit of luck, especially for like the coaching role. You need to you need to make sure that you know how to run things, and you need to make sure that you like know how to draft basically, and a lot of stuff, right? But I mean, the real thing is like you just need to like make sure you're working harder than the rest, and maybe try form like connections. 'Cause if you're a coach and you can get into like a good team as like assistant coach, that's learn so much. It's like should be a big goal of like new coaches coming up.
Okay, thank you for your time and their interview. We
Thank you.
finish this segment with uh, you can say whatever you want to your Mexican fans, to the people that follow your career, that follow the team. So this is a space free for everything you want.
Yeah, no, thanks to the fans who are following us, and I think that team has some problems right now, but we have some time to fix it now. We have a week off, and I hope that we can bounce back and make everyone like a lot happier with how we're gonna play 2 weeks in the best of 3 stage. So yeah, thanks for supporting us.
Well, thank you for your time again and for the interview. We know Go is a great team in Beast of 3, Beast of 5 in the series. B of 1,
Yeah,
some we can get better at that point. And again, thank
yeah,
you for your time and the interview.
yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.